welcome back to my channel. My name is Satya. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I achieve this makeup look. So this is the very dramatic cut crease makeup look for hooded eyes. So as you can see, I have a hooded eyes, and when I close my eyes, then only I can see my shimmery shade. So this is something with a tricky makeup look for hooded eyes girls like me. So today I'm gonna show you how you can easily create this kind of a cut crease shimmery makeup look for any occasions. Right now there is no occasion, I know, but this is something very bold look, guys. This is something very traditionally bold kind of a look that you can wear, and right now this is the time to practice yourself, so thought I would show you this look, guys. So yeah, without any further delay and without talking much, let's get started. And before that, if you're new to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Whenever I post a video, you will be notified. So yeah, let's get started. So guys, before doing eye makeup, I wanna finish my base makeup. So I have already moisturized my face. Now I'm gonna move on to the primer directly. For the primer, I have been loving this one. This is the Lakme Absolute Bob Perfect Primer. So I'm gonna take this much, and then I'm gonna just massage into my fingers, and then I'm gonna directly apply on my face. So next we'll be moving on to the foundation. For the foundation, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Matte foundation. This is in the shade Caramel. So this is a little bit darker for my skin tone, the shade. Actually, I bought this way before a long time, but I don't know why I didn't use. I think because of the shade I did not use, and then in my recent Insta video I tried this foundation and it worked beautifully, so thought to use once again. So it's a pretty good coverage, guys. It's a full coverage foundation. It's a matte finish, and it doesn't give any kind of patchiness or any kind of dryness because of the matte. It's just a perfect matte foundation, and it doesn't cake up easily, so it's a pretty good long lasting. So I'm gonna take one pump or 1.5 pump of the foundation. As you can see, it's little bit darker, but I can fix it with a concealer. So I'm gonna blend this foundation with a brush. I'm gonna use the PAC brush. So as you can see, it blends very easily, and it has a very thickest foundation, and as you can see, the coverage is really nice. So foundation is fully blended. As you can see, it's a little bit just one bit darker shade. So to perfect it, I'm gonna use a concealer. I'll be using the NYX Won't Stop concealer. This is also in the shade Caramel. I just want to cover my darkness, so I'll be using this shade. So I'm gonna first blend it with my beauty blender. I'm gonna blend it on my under eyes as well with the same beauty blender. So I have taken a very tiny amount just to cover my darkness. So I'm gonna use the lighter shade concealer from the same NYX Won't Stop. This is in the shade Soft Beige. This is to highlight my face. So this just fixes the face completely. I'm gonna use little bit more this time. Usually I take a less amount. So if you go this kind of a darker shade, you can just fix with a concealer. So I'm gonna blend it again with the beauty blender. So next I'm gonna set my under eyes, I mean the concealer, using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. This is in the shade 25 medium. So I'm gonna take it in a beauty blender. I'm gonna directly set my under eyes. So this prevents from grazing your under eyes, guys. To set my remaining face, I'll be using the PAC Spotlight concealer. This is in the shade 06 Beige, which is little bit lighter for my skin tone. Right now I'm wearing a darker shade, so this gonna fix everything. And whatever the loose excess powder is there, I'm gonna remove from the same powder brush. So next I'm gonna set my base using the PAC Fixation Fixing Spray. So this gonna melt my powder products into my skin and gives that very matte finish. So guys, my base is fully set. Now we'll be moving on to the eye makeup. So I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows first. For that, I'll be using the Benefit Goof Pro pencil. So I'm gonna fill in my sparse areas first. So I'm just going to fill the sparse areas wherever I have, and in front portion I'm going to just draw like how my hair grows, so that it doesn't look that artificially I have drawn my eyebrows. And then what I'm going to do, I'm gonna just take the spoolie side and then spread the product evenly, so that I can see if I have a sparse, I can fill again. So look at that, guys, it's just does its job. I really like this pencil. So to set my eyebrows, I'm gonna use the Colourpop Brow Boss gel. I'm gonna move on to the eye primer. I'll be using the PAC canvas primer. So this helps to get the maximum pigment from the shadows and creates a canvas to the eyes. So I'm gonna slightly apply like how I apply my concealer on my eyelid, and then I'm gonna use a brush to blend this primer. So and with the same thing I'm gonna just clean my eyebrows. I mean, if any product is spread, I'm gonna just clean it like that. Once after that blended, you can set your primer with a loose powder if you have a extremely greasy eyelid. So since I don't have that problem, I'm not going to set. I'm gonna directly move on to the eyeshadows. For today's video, I'll be using this palette from Makeup Revolution. This is called Make Magic eyeshadow palette, which is in a collaboration with Carmi YouTuber. So I really like this palette, guys. I haven't used from a long time, so thought I would use this today. I'm gonna take a blending brush. This is from Lakara E006 brush. I'm gonna take a darker red shade. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna tap off the excess. Since we are doing a cut crease, we need our what they're called outer corner to be a little bit bolder and a little bit stronger color. We should go a little bit darker so that it looks really nice. So I'm gonna tap off the excess. I'm gonna place this shade on my crease area. So I'm gonna use another shade for my transition. So I'm gonna just pack it like that. As you can see, I'm just patting, I'm not blending it. I want the maximum pigment from the shadow. So then what I'm going to do, once I have placed the shadow, and then slightly I'm gonna move on to my inner corners, and then I'm slowly I'm gonna start blending this. So I'm gonna make sure keep till my crease area. Because we are gonna use one more shade as a transition. So as you can see, it's just blending beautifully. So I have placed how much ever color I want. Now I'm gonna blend it with the another transition color. So I'll be taking this one. So I'm gonna just wanted to apply as a transition, like to blend further. So I'm gonna take the same blending brush. So this really helps for blending. So I'm gonna tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna start placing this on my transition area. Like I'm gonna blend this previous shade further. So I don't want any harsh edges like that. So and make sure you're not going to apply till here. Sometimes it tends to happen. So I'm gonna use this shade, which is really a darker shade from the palette. I'm gonna just take this shade from a PE19 brush, which is a packing brush. I'm gonna place this shade on my outer corner, so just to intensify the color. So since it's a hooded eye, as you can see, you can't see it that much, so you need to intensify the shades in the outer corner. So and then whatever the product is there, I'm gonna just create as a semicircle thing on my crease area. So this is where you see that when you open your eyes. So this is the mark of the line you have to create. So I'm just going to create like that, and after that I'm gonna slightly blend that as well. So this is how it should look like. I'm gonna intensify it again once again, and I'm gonna bring towards my inner corner in a windshield motion and blending it further. For the hooded eye, this is what the perfect thing it looked like. So it should not be so harsh also. So this is the perfect thing. Again, I'm gonna take that previous blending brush. I'm gonna slightly blend, just in case any harsh edges is there. So guys, as you can see, the packing, the crease shade is almost done. So now it's the time to cut my crease. For that, I'll be using the PAC PF01 brush, which is a flat brush. I really like this brush for my cut crease. I'll be using a concealer. I'll be using the NYX Constop One Stop concealer, which I used on my under eyes. I'm gonna take like that. As you can see, I'm gonna take a quite good amount. So what I'm going to do for the hooded eyes, you can't just see the lid. So this is what you just have to close your eyes to see your lid. So all the thing has been suck into the lid, so you can't see that. So this is how I do my cut crease. I just apply like that. I'm gonna look up, so where the concealer transfers, and till there I'm gonna cut my crease. So don't worry about this extra and all, after that we can clean that. So first you have to do the cutting thing. So now once you get the mark of that, just connect till your inner corner and go till your outer corner again. So this is what I have been doing to do my cut crease. Since I can not see my lid, I use this method. So make sure you are going very slowly. So this is a bit time consuming step, but trust me guys, it just changes your eye look itself. So once everything done, I'm gonna blend without any patches like that. Now I'm gonna take that previous brush which we used for packing our outer corner. I'm gonna use the same PE19 brush. I'm gonna take the darker shade. I'm gonna first apply on the edges of the cut crease to blend with the shimmer shade. Since the concealer is wet, it just plays very nicely, and it may end up becoming a patchy also, so you should be very careful, and while you are applying only you have to blend the shadow. So now whatever the thing is there, I'm gonna just blend on the mark area which was there here. No, I'm gonna just clean it with the same shadow. I'm gonna take the blending brush and just I'm gonna blend that. So now is the time to apply the shimmery shadow. I'll be taking this golden shade. I really like this golden shade guys. As you can see, I have used a lot of that. I'm gonna take it in a flat brush. This is the PAC 086 brush, which is a flat brush. I really like this brush. Directly apply on my cut crease where we have done our cut crease. So already the concealer is wet, so it just fixes very nicely. And this time I'm gonna just pat the shadow. I'm not going to rub it. So this shade is like a foiled metallic shadow, so you don't get a lot of thing in one shot. So you need to be very slowly, you have to take. And as you can see, I'm gonna just draw like that. So wherever I had the cut crease ends, it just places the shadow over there. So again, once again, I'm gonna take the previous shade and just I'm going to blend with the matte shade so that it doesn't look so hard also. So guys, both the eyes are done. Make sure that you are making the cut crease evenly and applying the outer corner shades are even, so that in that case you don't see any difference. So it takes little bit time, but take time guys. If this is something when you practice, it just comes easily. So I'm gonna apply some kajal on my lower waterline. For that I'll be using the K Beauty kajal. Once I have done the applying kajal, I'm gonna take that previous shade, this one. I'm gonna slightly smudge on my lower lashes while seeing upwards. So this is to smoke out my lower lash line, and try to connect with your outer corner. So there should not be any gap. So once that done, take a pencil brush. So this is the PE29 brush. I'm gonna take that transition shade. I'm gonna slightly dust off the excess, and then I'm gonna apply this on the lower part of the smoky, just to blend out the edges. So make sure you are gonna take this very less product. So next I'm gonna draw a wing liner. I'm gonna draw a very tiny wing liner so that my liner should not cover my shimmery shade. So I'm gonna start from doing my wing. I'm gonna I'll be very close to the lash line. So as you can see, now we can see a liner and also the shimmery shade. So it should be very thin. So once liner is done, I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply some mascara. So for the mascara, I'll be using the Colourpop Volumizing Mascara. on to the falsies. Definitely this eye makeup needs a falsies. So for that I'm gonna use the Bayful and Wing lashes. So while choosing the lashes for this kind of a cut crease dramatic eye makeup, make sure you are taking a very thin and volumizing lashes so that it should look your cut crease. So this is something, as you can see, it's not too big in the size, it's a little bit denser and also very shorter as well. It just looks like a natural lashes with a thick, that's all. So I'm gonna just fix these lashes and I'll be back. So guys, my lashes are on. As you can see, even now you can see my shimmery shade when I open my eyes. So this is a perfect lashes. So while choosing your lashes, make sure you're choosing it a little bit smaller and a little bit thicker as well. So yeah, now we'll be moving on to the face makeup. I'm gonna complete my face. So for the contour, I'll be using this one. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. So I'm gonna take it like that. I'm gonna dust off the excess. So I'm gonna slightly bronze up. So I'm gonna go on my forehead as well. Make sure you're applying your bronzer on your jawline. This gives that really good structure to your face. For the blush, I'm gonna use this blush. This is from Shivana Colors. It's been a while I did not use this one, so thought I would. So I'm gonna mix these two shades, which is a little bit warmer and mauvish shade. So next for the highlighter, I'll be using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. So this is in the shade Molten Gold. So I'm gonna apply on my highest points of cheekbone. Ooh. It's been a while I did not use this highlighter. Why, I don't know. As you can see, this highlighter is really nice, you guys. I'm gonna apply on my nose and little bit on my forehead. So I'm gonna apply the same highlighter on my inner corners and also on my brow bone. So face is done, guys. Now I'm gonna move on to the lipstick. For the liner, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Liner. This is in the shade Red The Scene. On top of that, I'm gonna use the ColourPop Luxe lipsticks in the shade On Display. So guys, this is the final makeup look. I just did a curling. I thought to keep it straight, then decided to go for this loose curls. Hope you like this hairstyle and this look. So if you are recreating this look, please tag me on your Instagram page, and hope you like this cut crease, guys. If you wanna see any different kind of video, let me know in the comments. I will do it for you. And stay safe, stay strong, and be motivated. And if you're new to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for tuning in again and again. And do follow me on my Instagram, guys. I post a lot of videos over there, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Mwah.